Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a palette bingo using all the Bella Beaute Bar palettes that I own. I have 4 with me. So we're at least going to play with 4 eyeshadows, but she's going to randomly generate it. So it's going to be on her and we're going to play with those shades on her eyes. You better choose your shades wisely, but we're going to start. So let's begin. Okay, so the first, make that maximum number to 16. We're gonna first select from, what is this called? Dead Roses palette. So this one, it's a heavily like a pink, purple, red Valentine's Day palette. So show it to them.
Okay, so the first number that will be is number 10.
Oh, there you go. Number 10. So number 10 is not yours, this one, which is a pretty decent shade. It is with a pink background, but it has blue sparkles through it. And it is more of a toppery shade, so I'm not worried about that. So there you go. That's the first shade. You can see how beautiful that is. I really love that shade. Okay, so the next shade, let's do it from the recently Deinfluenced palette. So change that higher number to 15 and randomly generate a number. So let's see what the number is. What is it?
So that's
13. Okay, so 13. Oh, we're good with a good start. We got the Energy Vampire shade. I was actually very much worried about like a deeper shade, which we got. So I'm good with these 2 shades. Okay, let's do the next one to be the maximum number 18. And we are going to play with the Sun and the Sea palette. So the next number is, what is that? I cannot.
That's 9.
9? Is that 9? Yeah, okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9. We have Bikini, which is like a purple shade, like a magenta purple, fuchsia purple, whatever you call it. I feel like we are at a very good start. We are very monochromatic right now. Hopefully, we'll get a very good shade from the Bejeweled palette, and it is a bigger palette. So let's see. And I'm not worried about this because it's a very deeper palette. So it will definitely go. So the number is 20. What is the number? 18. Okay, so 18, we've got Star Ruby. This one, which is a red shade. So this is the only shade that is a little, but pink in a red color story, it will definitely go well. So I am not worried about it at all. So let's generate something and we'll put something like in the inner corner. I'll take my own creative, what is that called?
Expertise.
Yeah, expertise for the inner corners. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to start off with an eye primer, just a little bit, just so that things can stick easily on her eyes. Again, she doesn't have a lot of lid space. So I say that in every video that she is there. Because I have a rounded eye. So I feel like I just need to be a little careful with her just because I use big brushes and I deliberately try and use smaller brushes on her so that it's not going all over the place. Pagal. Let me see where it is. I cannot even find it.
Don't sleep. Chapak.
Are you crazy? I'm going to start off with the darker shade. So I'm going to start with Energy Vampire, which is the deeper. This is like a burgundy shade. So I'm going to start with that. I feel like I should definitely give her a little bit of a halo eye. She never plays with a halo eye. So let's see how she looks. I mean, we're not going anywhere, so it's fine. Okay, let's close the eye. Okay. I'm going to start deepening out her outer corners. Right there. And I'm just going to stamp it first. Just because I'm just creating that shape. This brush is smaller for me and it is huge for her. So I'm just creating that shape right now. Have you ever done a halo eye before?
I was about to say I've never in my life done a halo eye.
Yeah. So we'll know how you look. My boys are outside playing. That's why it's so quiet in here. I know you guys loved Adi's commentary in the video. I could only hear his, like the way you enjoyed his commentary. He's not here right now. So that's why it's pretty silent right here. Now I'm going to dip into the Sun and the Sea palette with that bikini shade, that light purple shade. And I'm going to just blend the edges with that shade. So I'm going to take a very light fluffy brush, not so big. This is reference number 13. And I'm taking bikini. And I'm going to start blending the edges of that Energy Vampire shade. And we can definitely go back and forth and then intensify or lighten as we want. Right now, I'm just focusing on the blend. By the way, when you're watching this video, you might have seen that Refa brush set. I did purchase the new synthetic brush set that Refa was coming out with. If you've not watched it, it is coming very, very soon. I'm excited to see how Refa is going to do synthetic brush set. Because I've always played with powders with his brushes. But now we'll see how they can blend in with the liquid. So I'm going to put bikini shade on the lower lash line too. Open your eyes, look up. And I'm going to take a very little bit of Energy Vampire shade, the darker shade that we use in the outer corners, also on the lower lash line. And we'll clean it up because I don't know how does it transfer so badly on her eyes every time. She's the person I feel like should always do her eyes last. I do not care, but I can definitely see her eyeshadow like transferring. I have to use that red, otherwise I would have been loving just using the other shade and just calling it out. I feel like it'll be fine. I'm just going to take a touch of it and I'm just going to place that right there as a base shade, just so that, because that other pink translucent shade is like very translucent, so I just don't want her bare eyes to pop, and that red will act like a great base. Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen her in red eyeshadow. Have you ever worn a red eyeshadow? No, right here. And I'm not worried about like meshing it together, just because I am going to take like a face powder and just blend the edges. And then I'm going to take the shade Not Yours, which is that pink eyeshadow with blue sparkles running throughout it. And I'm just going to tap it right on top, and that will transform the entire look. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush just to deepen out that Energy Vampire shade that we first applied, and just stamping the edges just so that the blend between the shimmer and the matte is flowing with each other.
It's giving euphoria. If you had rhinestones, it would be complete euphoria look.
Just blend the crease. And that's all that I'm going to do. I'm just going to finish off the eyes with some liner, mascara, and a little bit of lipstick. And then I'll come out to show you the final look. And that's our final look. So she's going to show you a close-up of both of the eye look. And I feel like it came out so pretty. Especially with that taupery shade, I felt like, and I feel like even the halo eye goes really, really good with her eyes. Like, what do you feel about it? Do you like it?
I like the final look.
You like the final look?
It's still too loud for me.
Yeah. We actually added one more touch. I included the Ensley Rain Moon Dust eyeshadow in the shade Retro Rainbow in her inner corners. And I just tapped a little bit on top of the eye look too, just to give that little sparkle and shine. And I feel like that just completed the little hint of touch that we were looking for. I really, really love how it came out. Obviously, because the eyes are so loud, we just gave a very neutral lip, and I topped it off with like a transparent, like a gloss. This was like a Stila lip gloss. This was in the shade Pink Slip. This one, there you go. And that's what I have on her lips. And that actually felt like it went really, really good with the eyes. That's why I did wear that. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this palette bingo with all the Bella Beaute Bar palettes. I was telling her, this is the brand that I really want to get into the PR list, just because I love almost whatever Bella Beaute Bar creates. And Fingers crossed, this is the year to get it. I actually did get like this palette, the Bejeweled palette from them as a PR, but nothing else. Rest everything was purchased by me. But yeah, I really love what Bella Beaute Bar like creates, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.